18棒左右开弓的打者，头黑普萨达。球季当中，普萨达2成77打击率，23支全垒打，93分打点。他球季的最后一场比赛，上场2个打数出现1支安打，就是个全垒打，有2分打点。这个球也打第一个球，偏大的外侧的一个直球，打成擦棒界外。普萨达生涯面对Robertson 也是11个打数，出现3支安打，2成73打击率，3分打点。
It's had a few names over the years, but it's back to basics now at the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, the site for this afternoon edition of Major League Baseball. Straight ahead, a special Memorial Day ball game for you here, and we've got a good one, because it'll be the New York Yankees taking on the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian, happy to have you along for what looks like an entertaining matchup. I'm joined, as always, in the booth by my colleagues Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler. And Dave, we begin with you. What looks most interesting about this matchup?
Well, obviously, anytime the name Alex Rodriguez is penciled into the lineup, your club's got a pretty darn good chance to win. He can beat you with a long ball, he can beat you with his speed, and, oh, by the way, he's already one of the best defensive third basemen around.
All right, Dave, thanks. Rex will get to you later, but first, State Farm brings us the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees. At home or away, State Farm is there. Derek Jeter will lead things off and be the shortstop. Nick Swisher will bat second and play right. In the 3-hole, the powerful Mark Teixeira, he's at first. Then the always dangerous Alex Rodriguez, he's over at third base. Ichiro Suzuki will follow. Haven't seen him in the lineup for a while. We'll see how he performs. Andrew Jones will be the designated hitter this afternoon. He'll bat number 6. Don Kelly, the center fielder, will hit in the number 7 spot. A.J. Ellis will follow. Haven't seen him in the lineup for a while. We'll see how he performs. Robinson Cano will round out the order. He will play second. They'll square off against the young sinker ball specialist Trevor Cahill. Defensively, Oakland will line up like this behind him. And you see Derek Jeter make his way to the boxes. We are just about set for baseball. Underway this afternoon as the first pitch is pulled on the ground to third. Throw on to first takes care of Jeter.
But that was a good job of knowing where the bag.
Fisher will dig in, and he's been rolling of late, hitting an 8 straight to enter play. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
And that's where you want to keep things early in this ball game. Pound that outside part of the plate.
And the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Swinging a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. And a good at-bat there, as that, in fact, stretches his hitting streak out to 9 games now. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Boy, and they would love a double play ball right here.
Spins and pulls this one down the line at first. And this is going to be a foul ball.
另外，在高雄县的忠孝国中的体育馆，非常多热心的球迷啊，大家早上聚在一块。
Good action on the sinker 1 and 2.
And Teixeira's not nearly as strong a hitter from the left side as he is from the right, as evidence there.
Now a ball hit high in the air over toward the right side. Barton has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. So a runner at first with 2 away, and here comes A-ROD. Swing hard liner to left center, And this is going to get down. Extra bases for A-ROD.
Slider that time, right down the heart, in fact, and this is just...
Ichiro Suzuki will stand in now, and he enters working on a 9-game hitting streak. Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. And this is tracked down on the run, and with that, the side is retired. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. And now the starting lineup for Oakland looks like this, and it's brought to us by State Farm. At the top of the lineup is the speedster Coco Crisp. He'll be in center field. After that, Derek Barton over at first. Then it's the Japanese import Hideki Matsui. He'll play left field. Josh Willingham, the right fielder, is in the cleanup spot. Hunter Jackson is in the 5th spot at DH today. Kurt Suzuki will do the catching. He bats 6th. Kevin Kuzmanov follows at 3rd base. Following him is the second baseman Mark Ellis. Cliff Pennington will hit number 9. He is at shortstop. They'll go to work against a veteran left-hander, as you see the numbers there for the opposing starter, Dana EVELAND. A look there at the Yankees defensively, and they feature an infield full of Gold Glove Award winners as Jeter, Cano, and Teixeira all took home hardware in 2010. Here's the center fielder Coco Crisp to get us started in the home half of inning number 1. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
And at least he's keeping that thing low. He won't get hurt down there.
Swinging a high pop, drifting into foul territory. And there's your first out of the inning. Derek Barton will step in, working on a nice 5-game hitting streak. Swing as he pulls this one into right. And now a lunging catch. Hideki Matsui will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. Fielded by Jeter. And the ball hops on Teixeira, but he's able to stay with it. Nice play for the final out. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move to the 2nd inning here in Oakland with no score. Andrew Jones leads things off now in the top half of the 2nd. Swinging a high chopper. So the first will be in time, and
needed only 10 pitches to get himself through the 1st inning, and he's off to a similarly good start here in the 2nd.
Don Kelly digs in at the plate. Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll step on first
to swing down on it for the out.
A.J. Ellis steps in now. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Crisp is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, no score. Josh Willingham will start things off in the bottom of the 2nd. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
One of the secrets of his longevity in this game: work fast, change speeds, and throw strikes.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Line hard into left. And Ichiro can't get it, a base hit.
Well, you can't fault the pitch location here. Have a look. They know he is.
Hunter Jackson will get his first opportunity now. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
And after a very economical first, let's see if he mixes things up a bit.
And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. And he misses 2-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Swing and a line drive. Swisher moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. So a runner on first with one out now, and that'll bring in the young catcher, Kurt Suzuki. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
I bet he'd like to have that pitch back so he could have a rip.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Cano ranges back, and he has it for out number two. So it's a runner at first with two gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Kevin Kuzmanov. And that misses for ball one. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time.
Well, with Teixeira on the bag at first, that means there's a big opening on the right side here.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He'll try again, 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Grounded, foul. Good battle here. This will be the seventh pitch coming up. Hit hard down the left field line. And this is going to be a foul ball. Lined into left center. Base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the runner is
Advantage of the opportunity here and clobbers this thing, and that goes for an easy double.
Mark Ellis will get his first cuts here. Swing shot back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. And the run. Cliff Pennington will step in now. Look at the mound. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And the runner will score from first.
Let's check this out one more time. Straight away center field. The center fielder's got no chance for this thing in time to prevent the triple.
So a man at third here with two gone. And set to stand in the center fielder, Coco Crisp. Out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Foul back. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 3 runs already home here. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Robinson Cano ready to go here as we begin the third. Swing and a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. Crisp is under it as he puts it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 away to start the third. 1 out here in the Yankees' third inning, and in steps Derek Jeter. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Do is drive it into the ground.
Nick Swisher will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And he'll step on first for the out. The side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Derek Barton will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Out in front of the fastball, but this is skied into straightaway right. Swisher is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd.
Sometimes tough to play right field here in Oakland during the day. That sun can be murder, but he puts this one away with no problem.
Hideki Matsui is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Got away with that one there, but he's going to continue to struggle if he keeps leaving pitches in the center of the plate.
First himself to record the out. Josh Willingham will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swinging a little tapper out in front of the mound. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. Oakland is on top in this one, 3-0. Mark Teixeira will dig in, 0 for 1 in the. And this ball is popped up right back behind home plate. And this is taken in for out number 1. Alex Rodriguez will step in, a base hit in his last time. First pitch coming. Center field. Chris is there to put this one away, so a good job of getting A-Rod on just 1 pitch.
That's 1 turn through the lineup now. 9 straight is retired.
Ichiro Suzuki will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Hunter Jackson will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And he takes ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Lined up the middle, in there, a base hit.
Well, and these are the kind of things that have gotten him in a hole in the first place. As a pitcher, you're going to run into all sorts of trouble if you can't get the leadoff man out.
Pause, now the pitch. In the dirt here. Ah, they put the tag on him, and he is.
This is just a case of a guy not paying attention to the baseball game. Heads up play there, and they tag him out.
Swing hard liner to left center. Base hit. The relay. And he is safe at second base.
And already that base running gap comes into play as they really be in business. Instead, it's 1 on and 1 out.
Kevin Kuzmanov will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
This pitch looked to be below the knees, but he got him to swing down on it for the out.
And set to stand in is the second baseman, Mark Ellis. Down. In there, strike 1.
And that's a confident pitcher that can start an at-bat with a changeup.
Slider taken here, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Ichiro has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1 left for Oakland, but they lead it 3-0. Andrew Jones will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. And he reaches up to haul this one in on the run. Nice play for the first down.
Pretty good contact that time, yet it's still 11 straight batters he's put down.
Don Kelly will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a swing and a ground ball right at Ellis at second. A good job of staying with it as he
chased the fastball up and out of the zone that time. Don't know how he quite got on top of that, but he did, and he's retired.
Will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a hard liner toward short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Cliff Pennington will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. In there for strike 1.
He got away with that pitch, Matt, but his veteran know-how was nowhere to be seen there.
And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Well, he's been around the plate quite a bit. You see there are 36 strikes, but if you leave too many pitches in the zone, guys start locking in.
Coco Chris is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Yeah, and he'll look for something a little higher here.
3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Well, you get a look at his line right here. That's just the first walk he's allowed to go with 6 hits. Not terribly impressive to this point in the game.
Derek Barton swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
And obviously a double play ball would be big here as it would get him out of the inning.
Ball 1.
And he'll sling that thing across the strike zone, but he can't nip the corner.
And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Yeah, this really hurt because the chance for a double play here would have really been key.
2-2 now.
Gotta bend the knees and go down and get that one.
From the belt, the pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Now a fastball that's swung on and lifted down the left field line. Ichiro is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
He was trying to go the other way and drop it down the line, but this one hung up there long enough for the left fielder to go over there and run it down.
Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
And with a few pitches to play with, let's see if they get him to chase something here.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Ball 2.
And he's starting to get up there in pitches now. We're keeping an eye on it.
And this is fouled straight back. Ready with another 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats. And he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Robinson Cano will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch to him. And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1.
Ooh, might be only 23, but he's got poise out there beyond his years.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. good sinker there. Gets him swinging for the first
You
down.
know, look at his line right there, and you can see he's off to a very strong start. 5 1/3 innings, just a couple of hits allowed. He's really settling in.
And a fastball taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. And a fine play there as he's able to corral this one on the move for the second out. Nick Swisher will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And no swing apparently, ball 1. And now a ball sliced the other way out to left field. Matsui is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The A's lead it 3-0. Josh Willingham started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And there's the first out. Connor Jackson will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Kurt Suzuki will dig in. He doubled his last time. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Ichiro back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Long throw to third. And he will make it to third as he's just in ahead of the tag.
Sorry, but I wouldn't be surprised to see him get a good lecture about making the last out at third when he gets back.
And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with 2 away.
Well, let's see how they approach this next guy now, Matt.
Mark Ellis will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a curveball in for a strike.
And that's the perfect backdoor curveball.
1-1. Changed up on him there, but it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Ichiro is back to the track, though, as he pulls it in, and a sigh of relief as the side is retired. A's strand a couple. They lead it 3-0. Mark Teixeira will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Now here's a changeup that's pulled toward right center field. And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning. This place has had a few different names the past decade or so, but it's nice to see it back to its original moniker, the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum. Going old school on you. Matt Vasgersian, Dave Campbell, Rex Hudler here on the call. Alex Rodriguez will be the batter. And this is hit well towards the hole. And A-Rod has a base hit.
Something started for him here. That's just their 3rd hit of the game. So if they want to get into it, they better hope to string together a few more hits.
And he'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Well, it'll be too late to get the speedy Ichiro, and he's got... Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak. Andrew Jones will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Chris is there, 2 gone. Don Kelly will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. look, now the pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. A run is in and a relay home. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate, so one runs across, but the second one is cut down trying to score. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. The A's lead this one 3-1. Cliff Pennington will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Keeping it low, he won't get burned down there.
And he misses with it 1-1. Fastball called strike 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
And when guys start getting tired, they don't arch their backs enough and start leaving pitches up. Be careful.
And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Throw on to first and 1 away.
Well, with 2 strikes, you just got to shorten up and make contact, but he chased one there.
Coco Chris will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And a ball 1-0.
Yeah, and when guys start missing up late in the ball game, it can sometimes be a warning flag.
And a high strike there. It's 1-1. 1-2 now. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he got him. So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
He's got to wait for one to come down here.
Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swinging a ball bounced back up the middle. To his left is Jeter. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. A's are gone in order, and it's still 3-1. A.J. Ellis will stand in 0 for 2 thus far. On the ground is short. Throw on to first in time. Robinson Cano will stand in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. And this is pulled in on the run. Good concentration, and there are 2 gone. Derek Jeter will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now a ground ball towards the hole. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Hideki Matsui will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Number 30 will be the new pitcher. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Low with the splitter, ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Matt, it's always important to come out of the bullpen throwing strikes.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this will likely be extra bases for Matsui. And now this will rattle up against the fence. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Josh Willingham will stand in. He popped out in his last time. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the runner will score from second.
Well, sometimes things just go right for you as a ball club, and you see the graphic there. 5 doubles for him so far in this game.
Connor Jackson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one, and he takes this one high, 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
And at 3-1, you can afford to look for something up a little.
We'll get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Warm out there. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Comes set, now the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see.
And I'm very surprised, Matt, that they decided to stay where they were. You've got to be bouncing out there.
Gets under it a bit as this is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ichiro arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Kevin Kuzmanov will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time, ball 1.
And the infield's into double play depth there as a ground ball could get him out of the inning.
And that's too high, ball 2.
And he's going to need to rein that one in a bit because he'll get beat if he keeps leading pitches up.
Off-speed pitch, and it stays outside, ball 3. Mark Ellis is on deck. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, things are just going from back. They'll need him to calm down in a hurry.
Now a ball hit back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. 2 runs are scored.
And that might be the one that officially closes the book on this game. Once you get down by 5 or 6 runs, it's very difficult to come back.
Cliff Pennington is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. And this one is off the catcher's glove, and that might be a run. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second.
The slider's actually a tough pitch right here. He just can't get a handle on it.
Second and third here, 1 man out. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Top of the order to follow here. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Things are just going that way. They'll need him to calm down in a hurry.
Ryota Igarashi has a tough assignment here with the bases loaded and 1 away. Coco Chris stands in as he looks at a cold strike. Goes the other way as this is line to left. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, that's one of the benefits of being a switch hitter. It doesn't matter who they call on to face you, you'll always have the advantage.
Derek Barton is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Jeter back to Teixeira, and it's not in time as they just get to 1.
Maybe not exactly what he wanted, but the ground ball will get him an RBI.
First pitch coming. Hideki Matsui is at the plate as he watches ball 1. This is the 10th man to bat in the inning as they've batted around here. And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And he lays off a pitch just below the knees. It's 3-0.
And even when you're missing low with the fastball, it can still effectively set up your other pitches.
Ball 4.
One swing of the bat could really make him pay for that.
Now here's the first pitch. Josh Willingham is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. This is the 7th man to bat in the inning, 1 and 2.
And now they're perhaps one strike away from putting this nightmare inning behind them.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. Nick Swisher will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Good to get that first strike in there after the 5-run outburst forced him to sit in the dugout for a while.
And this ball swung on and hit on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Mark Teixeira will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this is ripped down the first base line. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. Alex Rodriguez will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. At first, Teixeira, now the pitch. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. Base hit. Brian Fuentes is going to have his work cut out for him here. Ichiro Suzuki will dig in. He singled his last time around. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's a ground ball to first. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. Andrew Jones will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now a slider that swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Matsui is there. Let's see if they test it. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Didn't quite get all of it, but enough to get the run home. I think he'll take that.
Don Kelly is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch now. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And that's through for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
And Matt, look where this thing is. Bearing down and in. I tell you, no one likes Ken.
A.J. Ellis will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Eduardo Nunez will come on as a pinch hitter. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Matsui is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
And Matt, add another one to the win column as these guys just keep rolling right along on top of the AL West.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top So that'll just about wrap things up here in this one. For Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler, this is Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here this afternoon. Once again, the final score. The A's are victorious here, 8-4. This has been a presentation of MLB 11 The Show. For more, log on to the...
拿过至少10次金手套奖的EVELAND Rodriguez 毫不犹豫把球传向二垒。盗垒失败出局的是 Jeter， 现在是2人出局了，感觉上好像是一个打跑战术，因为 Jeter 一面跑一面是回头看着打击区上打击者，但是打者碰到这个偏大的内侧偏高的坏球，完全没有出棒的机会，所以形成了 Jeter 的盗垒失败。Abreu 1好3坏，这球打成了个左边方向的飞球，左外手已经是慢慢跑上前来 ，Monroe 接杀了 Abreu，3人出局，结束了4局下半洋基队的进攻。洋基队这个半局无功而返，并没有得到任何分数，还是维持5-0领先老虎队。
恭喜美国职棒大联盟热赛季后赛，感谢星光人寿保险股份有限公司以及中华电信股份有限公司热情赞助播出。